Good evening and welcome. I'm Vincent Makori. This is Africa 54. In a surprising turn of events, South Africa's Supreme Court of Appeal has convicted double amputee athlete Oscar Pistorius of murder, overturning his earlier conviction of culpable homicide, South Africa's equivalent of manslaughter, for which he had received a 5-year sentence. A court justice explained why the case was revisited.
The principles of dolus eventualis, including error in objecto, were incorrectly applied to the facts found to be proved relevant to the conduct of the accused. And 2, the trial court did not correctly conceive and apply the legal principles pertaining to circumstantial evidence.
Well, the court announced its ruling Thursday in the case against Olympic star who was convicted last year of the 2013 shooting death of his girlfriend, River Steenkamp, whose family was in court Thursday. Now, the case now goes back to the trial court for it to determine a new sentence. Well, Pistorius was to serve the rest of his culpable homicide sentence and a house arrest. For more on the Oscar Pistorius case, Anita Powell, South Africa, VOA South Africa correspondent, joins me live via phone from Johannesburg. Anita, welcome to Africa 54.
Thanks, Vincent.
Now, first, tell us a little more about this ruling today and what really it means for those who may not understand how a ruling like that can be made.
Right. So this ruling was based on an argument from the prosecution that the original judge, Thokozile Masipa, made a legal error in issuing a culpable homicide verdict. So what happened today was a panel of 5 appeals court judges agreed with the prosecution that Oscar Pistorius meant to kill whoever was behind that bathroom door on that terrible night. And that's what led to the murder conviction.
Okay, now what next for this particular ruling, and having especially served some time, how many more years could Pistorius practically serve?
So right now he's still under house arrest at his uncle's home in Pretoria. He'll stay there until he goes back to trial court for the sentence. As for the sentence, the minimum sentence for murder is 15 years, but, you know, he's already served some time and he could get out earlier for good behavior, as he did with the culpable homicide sentence. So all of that will be taken into account.
Has there been any reaction from Pistorius himself or his family?
So his family put out a really terse statement saying that they, quote, took note of the ruling and they wouldn't say anything more about it. So that's really where they are right now.
And what has been the reaction across South Africa?
Well, it's still trickling in, and as always, the reaction is mixed. But the sentiment when he was originally convicted of culpable homicide was largely outrage, that it wasn't sufficient. So I think a lot of people today in South Africa are saying that they feel that justice was done.
And just to recap this, did the judge here say the initial judge made a mistake?
Okay, well, he was very, Justice Eric Leach was very polite about this. He acknowledged that Judge Thokozile Masipa did excellent work. He praised her thoughtful work, acknowledged that she was under pressure. But the fact that he has overturned her ruling, yes, means that he and the other 4 judges, who voted unanimously, by the way, to overturn her verdict, that they think she was wrong, yes.
Well, Anita, thank you very much. VOA's Anita Powell reporting live from Johannesburg.